is up, you guys? This is MiniSuperHeroes Today.
And today we'll be taking a look at the LEGO Spider-Man and Green Goblin Mech Battle set, which comes out April 1st, 2022. LEGO sent this to me early to review, which I'm very grateful for, but all thoughts and opinions expressed here are my own. Now, like I said, this comes out April 1st and retails for $20 in the US, and probably the best thing about this set, I'll just get it right out of the gate, is the fact that it comes with the Green Goblin, and this version of the Green Goblin has not come in a set this cheap yet, so let's take a look at him up close. Definitely a really nice figure all around. Great torso printing. It's the same one that came in the Daily Bugle as well as the Spider Layer from last year. So it's definitely a very nice figure, and it's really good to get him as cheap as we do here. Then, of course, we've got the Spider-Man figure, and this Spider-Man figure has come in lots of sets as of this video, so nothing too unique here. But, of course, him having arm printing is such a nice upgrade from previous versions. So with that being said, it's a $20 mech set. You know, generally the mechs are $10 a piece. You get two of them. This one's $20. Not much more to say about it. Before I get into it, though, I'm not a big mech fan personally. You know, I know that there are people that, like, live, breathe, and sleep the mechs, but they're just not for me. It's just not the kind of thing I've ever really been into, but I'm going to give this a fair review, all, you know, biases aside there. I do like the Spider-Man, that it's got all these, like, black spikes, and the hands look very spider-like, you know, like they could, like, climb up a wall or something like that with those cheese slopes. Of course, you've got shoulder movement, you've got mid-arm movement, and then the fingers move, and on the hips, you've got hip movement, knee movement, and ankle movement. So you definitely can really pose this thing. One thing I'll point out, too, is if you look at the hips, you could see that the two ball joints are actually off-centered. So the figure will never be able to stand completely right. Like, it will stand upright, don't get me wrong, but one leg is always going to be a little in front of the other. It's kind of hard to tell that, but it is worth mentioning for what it's worth. With that being said, that is probably the design flaw that ended up moving back the Iron Man, Black Panther, and Wolverine mechs, because Green Goblin also has it as well. So I'm pretty sure that those three mechs will have that too, like the Wolverine and all that. Anyways, the Green Goblin mech here has all the same movement as the Spider-Man one. In fact, it's almost identical in a lot of the build methods. It does have a lot of cool parts, like these lime green parts, but he's got these little shoulder shooters here that shoot out what we can presume are pumpkin bombs. But overall, I really don't care for either of these, in the sense that I don't understand why Spider-Man or Green Goblin needs to have a mech. Now, I do understand why they need to have a mech in the sense of the set needs to exist, but when I think of Green Goblin, I think of a glider. When I think of Spider-Man, I think of swinging on webs, and I just don't think that a mech is necessary for either one of them. With that being said, though, it is cool to be able to review this early for you guys, and I did tell you that I'm not a big mech person, so my bias may be coming through there. But the beautiful thing about LEGO is, even if you don't like the set that's here, you know, the minifigs can provide value, or, again, if you don't like mechs like me, you can tear it apart and build whatever you want, because that's the beauty of LEGO. So drop a comment below, let me know what you think of these. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.
Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.